everyone. Welcome to DGA School of JCRT Jharkhand. My name is Muhammad Ijazul Haq and today we will read a poem from English textbook Daffodils for class 8. The name of the poem is Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening and the name of the poet is Robert Frost. Robert Frost was an American poet. He has written many books on nature and village life. Once he was passing through a jungle. He stopped near the woods on a snowy evening to see the beauty of the woods. He was riding a horse and the horse shook his bell to ask his master if he had stopped there by mistake because there was no any farmhouse there. The peace of the place was disturbed by the sound of cold wind and the snowflakes falling downwards. It was not possible to stop there, though the woods were very lovely, deep and dark. The poet, the rider, could not stop long, as he had to fulfill his promises and his responsibilities. And he had so many promises, so many responsibilities, so he couldn't stop there. Now read the poem stanza wise, and after that we will understand the meaning of the poem stanza wise. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village though, he will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. Summary of stanza 1. One evening the poet on his horse stops by some woods for some time on his way. He thinks he knows the owner of the woods and also knows that he lives in a village. He is enjoying his moments in loneliness and thinking that the owner cannot see him. He has stopped there for some time to watch the snowfall in the forest. My little horse must think it cure to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. In this stanza, the speaker, the poet of this poem, says that his little horse must think it a strange thing to stop at a place between frozen lake and the woods, where there is not even a farmhouse, and it was the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. In the third stanza, the poet says that his little horse gives a shake to the bells attached to its neck, as if to ask whether there was any mistake, as it is unusual for him to stop by the woods in the darkness. The woods are very silent. There are only 3 sounds: the sounds of the harness bell, light wind blowing, and the snowflakes coming down to the earth. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. In this stanza, the poet says, the jungle is very lovely, very deep and very dark, but I cannot stop here because I have to fulfill my promises, and before sleeping I have to fulfill all the things, all the responsibilities and the duties. And he says, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.